Hello, welcome to another episode of Cool Stuff with Kyle. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie Corpse Bride. It's directed by Tim Burton. Uh, Little known fact with some people, Tim Burton is well known for doing the stop motion movie Nightmare Before Christmas. He was a producer of The Nightmare Before Christmas, and he was heavily involved, of course, with it, but he is not the director of The Nightmare Before Christmas. That was Henry Selick, who also directed Coraline. And those are all good movies. Corpse Bride is also really good, but Corpse Bride is a stop motion movie that actually is directed by Tim Burton, and it's a really good movie. If you haven't seen it, I recommend it. But I have some action figures and some statues that are from Corpse Bride, and I think they're pretty cool. I'm going to show you some of those right now. So these are kind of mini statues. These are by a company that is called Gentle Giant. They make a lot of really neat statues from all sorts of different franchises. But these ones are all Corpse Bride, and these are both Series 1 and Series 2 bust-ups. The ones that they call bust-ups are, I think they're all basically the miniature size ones. So you got the spider there and the maggot from Corpse Bride. This one's kind of like a ghostly version of the Corpse Bride there. This one's Victor at the piano in the ghostly version. You've also got, this is the regular colored version of Emily the Corpse Bride there, and the regular color version of Victor at the piano. And then you have the two generals there. You have the Corpse Girl and the Corpse Boy. And there are Emily and Victor at the piano together there. There's the dog, I think his name's Scraps. And the head waiter. And Mrs. Plum there, and the other people that do the cooking with her. I don't know what their names are. But those are all the Gentle Giant statues that I have. Now I'm going to show you some other toys I have from the Corpse Bride. A lot of toys from the Corpse Bride, a lot of the figures are made by McFarlane Toys. That includes this set. These are kind of miniature figures. I think they're, about 3 or 4 inches tall, maybe. So this is the one set called the Land of the Living Everglot set. Then here's another set. I have the Series 2 minifigure collector set. You've got Victoria there in the wedding dress. You've got Elder Guknecht, the head waiter, Scraps, the zombie grandpa there, I think. These plush dolls of the Corpse Boy and the Corpse Girl, these are actually also McFarlane Toys. And then behind them, we have the Land of the Dead Corpse Bride set, minifigure collector set. Emily the Corpse Bride. Again, the maggot, the spider down there, the Corpse Bride and girl, or Corpse Boy and girl, Scraps. And that's, I think his name is Bojangles, or Mr. Bojangles, or something like that. The band leader. And then we have the minifigure collector set, Land of the Living Van Dort set. So that's Victor and his parents. And then the pastor there. And now we're getting more into the regular, like, full-size action figures, more like, 6 inches high, something like that. This one was the Commemorative 2-pack that came along with the DVD release of this movie. Again, it's McFarlane Toys. And this one, if you open up the flap here, you see they're really nicely posed inside here. Victor and Emily the Corpse Bride holding hands, Scraps down there in the bottom. I just think this is a really nice way that they're displayed, which is why I've left them in the box here. I really like this one. And here I have the Series 1 and the Series 2 of the regular full-size Corpse Bride figures from McFarlane Toys. You can see they're pretty good sized. So you've got Victoria there. General, I think he's called Bones Apart. This one I think is General Wellington, the one with the big mustache and the tankard there. You've got Victor here. He has this stand with like this butterfly, this globe over here. He comes with some cool accessories. I think Emily here, the Corpse Bride, looks really cool with her dress and her flowers there. Then you have the corpse boy and girl back here in the background. And then down here, got the skeleton band leader, Bojangles there in the back. Yeah, I actually can't remember. I think this guy's name is Albert with the mustache and the purple suit and the pipe. And then this is the other version of Emily here. They had one, from Series 1 and from Series 2. Same thing with Victor. And he comes with scraps. This is like when he received scraps as a gift from the Corpse Bride. There's Mrs. Plum back there. And then this guy, I'm trying to remember what his name is. That's right, this guy's name is Mayhew. And then that's all of the Corpse Bride figures pretty much that I have, I believe, in my collection. I try to collect as many as I can find or afford, because these, since they don't really make them anymore, they do kind of go for a premium nowadays. And I just remembered that I do have these two Corpse Bride fashion dolls, is what they were called. They are also by McFarlane Toys. They're neat because they're very big figures. They're like, Barbie doll size, something like that. And they have really well detailed cloth clothing and everything. So you got Victor there in his suit, and Emily with her dress. Pretty cool, I think. And then lastly, I do also have this one pop vinyl figure of Emily here. And I left this one in the box too. I just think it displays nicely that way. So I think that about does it for today. I hope you enjoyed seeing all these Corpse Bride action figures. And until next time, remember that the world is full of cool stuff. Go out and find some. Thank you.